Hello fellow gunners, Tim here at the Reloading Bench, where I have loaded some of these 140 grain XTPs. Now these are a .355 diameter. These are hollow points in the 350 Legend. And let me show you what they look like. Now I've used 3 different types of brass. Here they are. Here's what they look like loaded in the 350 Legend. That case is almost so long it won't even fit in the frame. There they are. And this is the Federal brass. And here's a Winchester brass. And here's a Starline brass. Now you'll notice that the Starline brass, other than where it's fed into the gun, where it's hit, it doesn't have much of a bulge. The Starline brass is about 3 thousandths thinner than the Federal and the Winchester. Okay, now this bullet, and I know my stupid camera, oh there it is, it's focusing. It says recommended muzzle velocities ranging from 700 to 1500 feet per second. Okay. Well, the not wanting to overdo it, because I know anywhere from a 150 grain to 160 grain bullet, I can get 22 to 2300 feet per second out of a 16-inch barrel like this. Now this is a gun that I'm shooting out of. Some of you will recognize this gun, and some of you won't. But now this is my Panther Arms lower, and this is the upper that you guys can see my dust cover there. This is the upper that Kenny assembled, that one of my good brothers chipped in and had the parts and bought the parts, and I appreciate it, guys. Sent me that upper for this 357 Legend. All right, now I'm going to change the camera angle and put you on some the results. And there we go. All right, guys, so here's the deal. Not wanting to bump the velocities up much over 1500 feet per second, I loaded this with 18 grains of 2400. You can see here my loads. This is the first one's with Winchester, the second one's with Federal, the third one's with the Starline. Okay. The velocities, yeah, they're especially when it comes to the Starline. I've noticed that Starline, since the brass is thinner, it takes a little more powder to get the velocities up. It takes less powder in the Winchester than any of the other brass to get the velocities up, or to keep them up. You can see the average here. You can see my numbers where I now this down here is something different. Disregard this line right here. Well, you guys can read it. But anyway, the 3 top lines. This is Winchester, Federal, and then Starline. I got an extreme spread on the Winchester with the 18 grains of 2400 was 43 feet per second. On the Federal, it was 65 feet per second, and my velocity went down 23 feet per second. On the Starline brass, my extreme spread was 106, and my average velocity was 1692, which brought it down from the Winchester 71 feet per second is what I lost using the Starline brass. And you can see my numbers over here. Well, the first one I shot with the Starline was right up there with the Federal brass. Huh. But now I weighed all these charges, and I've lost my target. I'd show you my target, but I've lost it. I put all 15 shots in it. It's about a 4-inch group at 100 yards, which ain't good, but with a 9mm bullet, you know, what are you expecting? It's not like a rifle bullet. But that's my findings. I'm probably going to step this up. I'm probably going to speed it up and see if I can get somewhere around the 2,000 feet per second mark. See where accuracy actually starts getting good with this bullet. I'll experiment some more with that. And I plan on loading some 9mm too in my Star BM and in my High Point 16-inch carbine. All right, guys. That's all there is today. I will see you in the next video.
What's wrong, Tim? Are you afraid of a little velocity? Come on, jack it up.